Greetings and welcome to my new spoken resume. I just thought I'd do another one. There is a very long run on there, so if we really get down to the nuts and bolts of it and you want the entire history, please feel free to watch that. But that does go for too long. It's 1 hour long, so just warning. As an introduction, thank you so much for watching. My name's David Moloney. If you are watching this, I guess it will be because I've either submitted an application or you've seen my details on the Facebook page and I'm looking for relevant employment. So it's great to have you here, and I hope that we can form a lasting and beneficial employment circumstance. Now, in brief, my interests. I'll just do interests first: sport, fitness, movies, property, ASX, obviously business, family, and friends, and I really enjoy those things. So I'm trying to keep this particular resume down to a time scale so that it's not too much of a burden to watch. So I'm going to go over just my real main jobs that I've had over the last X number of years. Now, predominant has been property, and 10 years with Fraser Property on a land subdivision is sort of a unique achievement, I guess. Single man subdivisions are a lot of work, sales and marketing, working autonomously, administration, planning, finance, etc., you name it. I can go through it in detail, but when you're doing around 237 blocks of land in a year on your own, that's a lot of contracts. So there's a lot of other stuff that goes with that. How they were done at the time was a single person, which is a rarity. I don't think you'd find that now. If you went to a Stockland site, there'd be 6, 7, 8 people there. Just myself. Cassiana Grove in Cranbourne West was the major one, and followed up by starting off of life at Point Cook. It took up nearly 10 years there with Fraser stroke Australand. Australand was listed on the ASX and was taken over by Fraser's, who is a much larger company from Asia. Great place to work, wonderful job. Customers were fantastic. What can I say? It was a very successful period. Now, prior to that, I worked at Dennis Family Corp doing similar type work, sitting at a land subdivision. They have a few more people there at Dennis on the sites. They have a marketing person and a development manager on the site. That was also very good, 7 or 8 years, new homes and land, predominantly selling land, working with the key players to get the best outcomes, who are, of course, predominantly builders. Networking with your builder group, getting referrals from your client base, contract admin, marketing, etc. So this was that's the essence of the role is called project sales manager for both of those, where we're getting towards their 20 years between those two sites, Hunt Club Estate and Cassiana Grove and Life in Point Cook were the 3 subdivisions. BIC Australia, I was state sales manager at BIC Australia. Most people will know BIC. Shavers, lighters, cigarette lighters. We're not allowed to say disposable any longer, but they're a lighter that you don't refill. Writing instruments, shavers, lighters, and in those days, clothes pegs, which was Riva Plastics, which I believe they have since sold off. Really wonderful job. 19 people working with me as representatives and merchandisers. The sales manager role, besides the motivation of the key people, is of course the major accounts predominantly. It's the old 80-20 rule, where of course most of the business for a company like BIC is written with the majors, and then Woolworths, Coles, In those days, David's Holdings, which is now Metcash, have taken that area. It was a great job. They were really good people. I still look for their products, and I have one here, the big crystal pen. A lot of people don't know, but that pen actually has double the ink of most of the others, and they've of course had to move their product range more towards midstream, but cost-effective midstream. So it was a bulk marketing kind of scenario. I started there as a sales rep initially, just doing a territory, and the serendipity was created, and I was able to get through and become assistant sales manager, and then state sales manager, Victoria and Tas. So that was a really good job. That takes up most of the recent work, but I was just sifting through and seeing that I've sold any number of products. So if I have applied for your job, please don't think that I'm too old, or I won't be hungry, or I'm not computer literate, or any of that, because it's just simply not true. I would say I would be much better now than I was as a 23-year-old sales rep when I first went out on the road selling greeting cards for Murford Regency. So, in essence, over my lifetime, I was just working out. I have sold land, new homes, development sites, writing instruments, shavers, lighters, dry cleaning supplies, golf equipment, sporting goods, cars, caravans, mattresses and beds, furniture, club fundraising activities, and invites, and board games even. So there you go. So it's quite a list. So please don't think that I'm a one-trick pony or something like that. I can. There's plenty of things that I can sell, and if I've applied for your job, it is because I'm very interested in doing it. And this is a novel way of, I guess, speaking to me without speaking to me face to face, but I certainly hope that you will want to take it further and give me a call. With regards to any kind of check you'd like to do, police check, no problem. Health check, no problem. Or anything else that you might require. I stand 174 centimeters tall, and I've just weighed myself this morning. I weigh 67.2 kilos. And fitness is I won't say a hobby, it's a lifestyle for me. And I like to be active, and I like to play sports. I love AFL. St Kilda, don't hold that against me. We are struggling, but we've struggled for many years. So again, thank you for your time. I'm keeping this one under 10 minutes so everybody can watch. And please give me a call. Doesn't matter what the product is, whatever the job is that I've applied for, I've applied because I want to do it. Or you have watched this from the Facebook page. Either way is fine. My number's there, and I look forward to hearing from you. And have a great day. Thanks so much for watching.